5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go! And we're at the loading screen, ladies and gentlemen. And it's still loading. And it's still loading. I am on a black screen.
I have a black screen.
Black screen. It's a black screen. We're waiting.
All right.
Jordan. Jordan still hasn't connected. Jordan still has not connected. What is he doing? What is he doing? Jordan still has not connected. We are still waiting on Jordan. We are still. Oh, Jordan is loading. Jordan is now loading. Jordan is loading. Oh my God, Jordan is loading. Jordan is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go.
Proving ground.
Everyone is in a circle.
LeBlanc getting boots.
Well, a beautiful choice. A beautiful choice, picking up a blasting wand from Rise. I actually really agree with that choice. AP Rise seems to be viable now. Seems to be the new win.
Look at that.
For some reason, Annie decided to go straight into the sorcerer's shoes. I have no idea. She might have downs. Yeah. Jordan picks up a Cage's lucky pick because he likes lucky stuff.
Well, he got 7 pots, man. That guy's gonna stay in lane for fucking ever.
Yeah,
he picks a Cage's lucky pick. Cage's lucky pick.
Yeah, he got
has earned his Cage's pick has given him 12 gold so far.
JD,
12 gold, 12 gold. He has already gotten. He picks up. Jordan is starting with 7 health pots, which I think is a very viable choice because that'll restore roughly 2,000 health over 15 seconds if he eats them all at the same time. But that's just if he eats them all. It just depends. Who eats health potions? I don't know. I don't eat them either. It's just something people do.
Oh,
Mundo throws a beautiful cleaver. Throws a beautiful cleaver, but misses. Oh, Jordan hits a nothing. Jordan is doing nothing. Whoa, Zerif just out of nowhere. It's a goal! He escaped barely. I don't know how he did that. He is just. Oh my God! Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. How did Master Yi get out of that cluster? I have no idea. Jordan is just being a retard over here and not doing anything. He is auto-attacking minions. He can't even last hit. He has no CS.
They're going
Rise is getting out. Jordan misses. No, Jordan, no! It was a clone. They even tricked me. Whoa. Zeraf is doing
on both
things.
these teams are pretty damn nice.
Oh,
Jordan is...
by Annie.
I have no idea what Jordan is doing, but he is right-clicking on minions again.
Annie's terrible. Everyone knows that if you want to win, you go AD Annie.
Oh,
here we go. Here we go. We're starting. We're getting... Shen is getting some pretty big pressure.
Don't they know that damage scales off
misses Mundo. LeBlanc focusing Annie. Beautiful combo, but Annie turned that right back around onto LeBlanc, bringing back the damage. LeBlanc gets Rise. Oh, Rise flashes out of that, barely making it out of one. Annie is going down. Oh, beautiful from Jordan. Jordan is Rise takes the second kill! Master Yi's got him! Beautiful taking from Master Yi. What is the ball doing? Zeraf takes the Shen kill. What are they doing? Jordan still has not drank. Jordan still has not eaten any of his health potions. I don't know what he is doing.
He ate one now.
He ate one. He ate a health potion. He ate a potion. Here he goes. Jordan, MLG potion eating. 360 no scope smoke potion. Here we go. Jordan now has the highest creep score on his team. Mundo takes some nice damage right there, but I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, maybe
Mundo running in circles. Jordan's a little derpy right now. He's hiding behind his minions. No idea what he's doing. Oh, Chen's going balls deep right now.
Oh,
here we go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful dazzle. Jordan's going to take a lot of damage from Tristiana. Jordan barely gets out. How did Jordan get out of that? Oh, Annie, just a couple health.
Oh my God!
Oh, Jordan bringing it. Oh, Jordan kill. How? That doesn't even make sense. Kale's not even a viable champion in my honest opinion.
That W, dude. That W scaled.
Here we go. Kale is just going in to this with everything she's got. LeBlanc doing an amazing combo on that rise, taking him out almost instantly. Kale, Cristiana, and LeBlanc both take that with Lazaref going down. That is it. This blue team is just going to have to pack their bags and realize that they are no chance at winning this.
You're absolutely right there, JD, though I will say that if you take a good look at LeBlanc, you'll notice that while she may be doing well, you do not see a brutalizer anywhere on her build. So it's safe to assume that she is not building a Yumu's Ghost Blade. So I think right now we can acknowledge the fact that she is a bad.
Yeah, I agree. AD LeBlanc seems to be the new meta right now, and she is really bringing herself up in these tournaments.
It goes beyond simply just AD LeBlanc. If you don't build the Yumu's Ghost Blade on any champion, you're a bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I highly agree.
Nice combo on that rise, taking him down to half health.
Jordan doing an interesting choice with the Ionia's boots. I personally don't agree with it because Tarek doesn't seem to be having problems right now with that. He needs to be focusing more on AP to get his heals and dazzles up.
Oh, there's gonna
gets a beautiful kill out of nowhere.
Oh,
LeBlanc is just
being unsuccessful.
Mundo is once again going balls deep, but unfortunately that didn't really go in their favor.
Rise and Charge are gonna scare him off. Oh,
Jordan continuing to hide behind his team and do nothing. A beautiful dazzle into the kill for Jordan. Jordan did something. This is very beautiful.
Annie's going down. It's Annie. Yep, there goes Annie. Master Yeet.
Nice Shen ult, keeping the character. Nope, Jordan goes down like a bad that he is.
You know,
and there we have it, folks.
I thought Kale was pretty
Jordan
good.
is a bad.
Zeal instead of a Yomu. What's up with
Shen is... Oh, LeBlanc getting stunned by
personally, I haven't seen any characters in this game build a Yamu's, which means we can assume that this is a very low elo game and everyone here is bad.
Well, I thought
I already brought that up earlier.
I thought Kale was gonna make one, and I thought she was pretty good, but no, she went with the Zeal instead, like a frickin' bat.
Hey Ryan, what's your opinion on Jordan going in straight into a chainmail?
Well, I think it's made very clear that Jordan has absolutely no idea what he's doing. He's actually had a very off season, really. I mean, if you've been watching him, you've been watching his
it's kind of like LeBlanc James when his arm got hacked off.
Pretty much.
Yeah, honestly, I think Jordan sold out as soon as he got his McDonald's scholarships. Honestly.
Oh, Shen getting stunned! Oh, LeBlanc getting crushed by Annie!
He's just not been playing his best.
There goes Shen, there goes Shen.
Oh, Shen! Oh, going down!
That was crazy.
Especially considering that they only have 2 sources of AD on their team, compared to the very high amount of damage being provided by Xerath, Yi, and LeBlanc. He should not be getting that chainmail and should instead be focusing on probably an Aegis.
He should maybe...
No, one of them should be building attack damage, because they have no attack damage champs on their team. Everyone's either going tank or AP. That's a very... No, on Shen's team, on Jordan's team. They've got tank and they got AP. They've got no attack damage. And that's what's hurting them right now.
Yeah.
I figured that would turn them is the fact that they just...
Yeah, and there's also the fact that Jordan is trying to take the tank role as Tarek, which honestly is not the best way to go about this match.
You gotta go
Plus, remember though, they do have Mundo, and pretty much the only reason Mundo even exists is to just soak up all the damage and never die. So they shouldn't be having to worry about that.
That should be an attack.
This LeBlanc is getting ridiculously fed here. And I still have yet to see any magic resist coming from the other team.
Because he's a retard.
Jordan gets absolutely eliminated. This is honestly, this LeBlanc is just going to clean them up until they get some magic resist, and they are going to rebel as long as they can and keep away from that magic resist. Beautiful kill. And Annie gets a nice combo, but is not able to finish it. Unfortunately, Annie is not able to finish this. Jordan is trying desperately to get in range.
Oh, Master Yi going in yet again, running by.
Master Yi is running for
player should be doing
the turret, and he's going to get a kill to Rise.
It seems his attempted execution plan did not fall through there. I guess that's what happens when you just try to rush in. He should have just stayed there and tried to meditate it out.
So, right here, what do you think should happen from this team with Tarek and Shin and all them? What are they going to have to do?
Considering how tanky they are, they shouldn't have much problem taking out someone under the turret.
And that Shen's going to go down.
Shen is going balls deep on his chest, but he is unfortunately not going to get out of there.
But hey, at least
Shen's building. Shen is doing the right
LeBlanc is just completely destroying everyone right now. Jordan finally gets some magic resist.
This is one of the better LeBlanc players I've seen, at least on the ARAM circuit. I think we should take special note of him.
Matthew is healing like a beast.
Jordan has a serious lack of
Alpha Strike.
I think the biggest problem with their team is they have a very serious lack of damage on Jordan's side, and that's really hurting them right now.
Can you really be
Shen
expecting
did the right thing,
building
the wit's end. He's got damage now, and he's got magic resist. So let's see.
Yes, as Dakota pointed out, Tarek does in fact now have a Negatron cloak, though I think that may be just a little too late.
Just talking about the Shen's wit's end.
Yeah,
which is a very nice choice in this game.
That's a great choice. Very.
Yeah, Shen seems to be the only one that knows what they're doing right now.
Shen needs to build the
well point, actually, it seems like Mundo is going for some magic resist, which I think is actually a pretty poor choice because Mundo doesn't need to worry about resist. He just needs to get 5 Warmogs.
5 Warmogs
Master Yi is just going balls deep with a beautiful kill.
Oh my god,
this is just going to not let him die. Master Yi is... They are going to continue to stay in balls deep as long as they can here.
I'm gonna have to say that's an inhibitor if they're doing anything right.
No, Jordan and Rise are
unfortunately they're kind of chipping out
Rise
here.
just gets comboed out by that LeBlanc E.
Jordan is running in. Jordan is definitely going to have to get out of there real quick, or he's going down really fast. Jordan barely makes it out alive there.
So I think it was pretty safe to assume that they were going to lose them, because you cannot trust that man to be able to hold any sort of defensive position. He is one of the best pushers out there in this conference right now, but as anyone who's watched his games will know, he does not hold a very good candle when it comes to defending.
Oh shit!
Shen just going in balls deep. He is just soaking that all up. He actually managed to get out of there with still a lot of health remaining, and they're able to continue this push for an initiation.
And if you look,
unfortunately, the purple side is going to get out of there. Shen's going to have to get out. Beautiful Tristalt saves Shen, which is just really. She should just die right now because she just completely saved Shen from that.
On that note, we direct your attention to Mundo's summoner spells here. You will notice that he does in fact have promote. So you know that he at least has a good idea of useful summoner spells for this particular match. It's because anyone can tell you, promote wins games.
Promote does win games, and he should be using.
Oh, Rise getting taken.
Beautiful LeBlanc combo. This LeBlanc seems to know exactly what she's doing in this game.
It actually was a point.
I'd personally like to see a Void Staff come from LeBlanc.
Shen doing the nice thing at shielding that Annie. Really allowing them to clean.
Very nice. Once again, pretty much immediately shutting Yi down in the fight, which is what they really want to do right now. They need to keep that Yi shut down.
Going in taking that Xerath down really low. However, no one could really follow up on that.
Yeah, unfortunately their team was too busy dealing with minions, and Jordan was not paying attention once again, and tried to do everything himself, which is just not the best way to take this right now.
Right now, though, I'd like to direct some attention away from the game and point out that I do, in fact, have a backup.
Jordan going in, he takes down the block, and he is actually going to get out of here with plenty of health.
Nice.
Hey,
I'm
thinking if Jordan's team can last a late game, that Shin and Annie can carry them all.
I agree.
And look at that.
I really do agree. However, that
Once again, a very nice KO wall.
How much they
is
can
going
survive
to
against Yi late game.
Definitely going to keep Yi going.
If Yi gets a kill, it could just snowball out of control.
So who do you focus? And on their team, who do you focus? You can't focus anyone really.
They need to focus the Yi and the LeBlanc. They're the two strongest sources of damage right now. Zeraf's pretty big, but if they're any decent at dodging, they should be able to manage him.
I'd say you'd have to really start DPSing down this LeBlanc because Yi is just going to heal it all back up.
And
oh, Zeraf take it down.
Very, very nice Zeraf.
And then LeBlanc just gave it up Annie.
Jordan is not going to get out of this alive. I have very high doubt. Yep, Jordan is going to go down to Yi. Unfortunately, this is not what they needed at this point in time.
Ooh, Rise
doing a nice combo, but unfortunately it was not going to be enough to get them down. They are going to lose the inhibitor. Purple team is going to continue this push into the double turrets.
Yes.
They should be able to easily get one turret down before Annie's and Shen are going to pressure them out. They may be able to continue this to a victory, but I doubt it with Tarek and Rise coming back up.
He's going. Oh, look at that! Look at that! If Annie is paying attention,
Annie is just getting melted.
If that Annie was paying attention to Shen, Yi would be dead right now.
Rise is going to try to clean this up.
Crazy amount of single target damage.
Tristana
I don't
is.
think they're going to be honestly able to take this down before he gets the kill.
I agree. They only got one turret. They can still push this. Unfortunately, blue side has
LeBlanc, but that
no turrets.
LeBlanc dodges the cleaver.
Oh, nice KO.
Very questionable kill ult in my opinion.
Yeah, very
questionable.
No.
They were too close to the turret. LeBlanc would not have sustained enough damage to die before she got to the turret. There was no reason Kale needed the ult right there.
However, this is ARAM.
They kept LeBlanc at full health though.
Oh, Kale going down really low. However,
and really what it comes down to is you want to make sure that your heavy damage dealers are at full health for as long as possible.
If blue team is going to do anything, they need to do something quick. Their ults are all down on purple side right now, and they need to get in there and just do something.
Look at that Rise, he is ready to initiate, but he's too
late
because his team
getting melted
not being
with his
able
team
to be
just
effective.
terribly getting out of there.
One more push, game's over. Purple team. That's what I gotta say. Their Mundo's gonna die in about 3 seconds. Ooh, LeBlanc.
Oh no,
Mundo seems to have stopped at one Warmogs, indicating
they are going to continue this push into the turret. Blue team is unfortunately. I don't feel like blue team is going to be able to push them out.
Massive amount of damage behind his Tristana and LeBlanc, just not being able to push out of that.
This Tristana fails so bad with her ult. It is.
Very nice double kill from Annie. She might be able to get them out of here before.
Oh, nope. But take it down by that Zereth. Oh, but LeBlanc goes down by that Rise. Very nice.
They are now out of the turret. Shen is not going to be able to kill them. We got Jordan coming up in 1 second, but I don't think he's going to be able to find
the
Jordan, nice combo. A beautiful combo from Jordan.
But he's focusing down Zereth. He needs to get these.
He is ignoring the minions, which are going to.
Muno's going to come and clean them up. However, this is really bad for Jordan because if that Zereth gets too. Oh!
Very nice, Jordan. As you can see, Jordan does now have some AP, so he is substantially able to do a little bit more damage than he was before. I still never liked Jordan's build. I still think it's extremely questionable. I have no idea what direction he was going with it.
However, that Abyssal Scepter did really help him for that all magic damage comp. Ooh, crushing the LeBlanc. That's going to give him a nice opportunity to just start cleaning up the rest of their team.
They are going. Blue team might be able to push back into this
Blue's
turret.
taking a little bit too much damage. And, oh, that Yi doing a massive amount of AoE damage with that Alpha Strike. I do not know if Blue team's going to push until when their entire team gets there.
Here comes the
Looks like
pentakill.
he's going
Purple
in
team is going to go in for
full.
this.
Ooh, getting his tail ulted for some reason. Not sure if I agree with that tail ult.
To the wrong person too.
Xerath is
And
able to mop them up, and this will be the end of the game. There is absolutely no way Blue team can get out of this. That was a very good game.
The Ace with the Master Yi just needs to ult and the game's over right there. And there he goes, Master
And that's
Yi,
exactly what he does, taking him down really quickly.
Very nice game. Raz doing a desperation attempt, but he is not going to be able to do anything about it. This is over.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our ARAM of the day. If you like this video, please rate the video, subscribe to the video, and leave a comment if you want to see more videos like this.
See ya.
And record. Fucking boss.
Woo! 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 Woo!